25 years later, Princess Diana's forgotten message reached Kate Middleton. This message was a special letter Diana had written just 2 weeks before her death. When Kate received the letter and read the first lines, she froze. Diana's words seemed as if they came from the future. "If you are reading this letter, it means my son has fallen in love and I am no longer here." Kate's reaction to Diana's final message would surprise everyone. Hello, dear Princess Kate Stories family. Before we dive into this incredible story, do you believe in the power of messages from the past? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss these special stories. In October 2024, routine cleaning work was being done in the secret archives section of Buckingham Palace. Archive specialist Dr. Emily Crawford, with her 30 years of experience, was tasked with cataloging royal documents. That day, she found a small chest among old files that caught her attention. Personal, Princess Diana, 1997, was written on the chest. Emily's heart began racing. Most of Diana's personal belongings had been shared between William and Harry years ago. How had this chest remained here? When she carefully opened the chest, she encountered 3 envelopes inside. Different names were written on each envelope in Diana's handwriting, for William, for Harry, and for William's beloved woman. Emily's hands were trembling. This last envelope was particularly strange because Diana had written this in 1997, when William was only 15 years old. But Emily had not yet seen the contents of the letters. She had only found the envelopes. Emily immediately reported the situation to higher authorities. This discovery reached the highest levels of the royal family. Royal Secretary Sir James Morrison thought a lot about how to handle this sensitive situation. No one knew about the existence of these letters. It was understood that Diana had written these letters in her final days and secretly placed them in the archives. But why? And what was written in them? Sir James decided to first inform Prince William about the situation. William was very surprised when he learned about the existence of the letters. "What was my mother thinking in her final days?" William said quietly. "What kind of message could she have left for Kate?" William didn't know how to bring this subject up with Kate. This was a very sensitive situation. William decided to tell Kate about this situation. That evening at Kensington Palace, he told Kate everything, but he didn't mention the content of the letter because no one had read it yet. Kate initially couldn't believe it. "Did Diana leave a letter for me? But she didn't even know me then." "That's the strangest part," William said. "My mother seemed to know what would happen in the future." Kate was undecided about reading the letter. This was very personal, and learning Diana's secrets might be overwhelming for her. What if the letter's content created disappointment? William didn't pressure Kate. "The decision is yours," he said. "But I know my mother wouldn't write anything bad to you." For 3 days, Kate thought about this decision. Receiving a letter from Diana was both exciting and frightening. This letter could change everything. Finally, Kate decided to read the letter, but she had some conditions. She would only read the letter in William's presence, and the content would remain completely secret. Sir James Morrison was notified, and a special session was arranged. Kate's excitement and anxiety were increasing. What could Diana have written to her? Meanwhile, no one knew the content of the letter. It was only known that it was written in Diana's handwriting and was 2 pages long. The next day, Kate, William, and Sir James gathered in a private room at Buckingham Palace. Only they were in the room, and the doors were locked. Sir James gave the envelope to Kate. On the envelope, written in Diana's beautiful handwriting, was, "To the woman who stole my son's heart." Kate's hands were trembling. Before opening the envelope, she paused for a moment. This letter could change everything. She would learn how Diana viewed her. She slowly opened the envelope. 2 pages of cream-colored paper came out. Diana's lines written in blue ink were visible, but Kate hadn't started reading yet. This moment was very important. A letter written 25 years ago was about to be read. Kate read the first lines of the letter. Diana's words were surprising. "If you are reading this letter, it means William has fallen in love, and I am no longer by his side." Kate paused. Diana really seemed to be writing from the future. But what was written in the rest of the letter? Kate continued reading, but wasn't reading aloud, just reading to herself. William and Sir James were watching Kate's facial expressions. Kate's face kept changing. Sometimes she was surprised, sometimes she smiled, sometimes she became emotional. But she wasn't sharing the letter's content yet. When she finished the first page of the letter, Kate took a deep breath. As she moved to the second page, her hands were trembling even more. As Kate read the second page, her eyes began to fill with tears. Something Diana had written had deeply affected her, but she wasn't saying what it was. William couldn't stand it. "Kate, what does it say?" Kate looked up, her eyes tearful. "William, your mother was a very special person. This letter is incredible." But she still wasn't giving details. She read the letter to the end. In the final lines was Diana's signature. "With love, Diana." When Kate finished the letter, she remained silent for a long time. William and Sir James were waiting curiously. "This letter is only mine," Kate finally said. "But I can tell you this. Diana really seemed to be writing from the future." Kate decided not to share the letter's content in detail. This was a very personal message, and these were things Diana had written specifically for her. "William, your mother loved you very much," Kate said, "and even though she never knew me, she wrote as if she knew me." William asked, "What kind of things did she write?" Kate smiled. "Let this be our secret, but know that your mother was a very wise woman." Sir James said the letter needed to be stored in a safe place. Kate wanted to take the letter, but Sir James stated this could be a security risk. Finally, it was decided that the letter would be stored in the royal vault. That evening, Kate and William decided to tell their children about the existence of this special letter, but they wouldn't tell them the content. "Your grandmother Diana left a special message for you," Kate said. "She never saw you, but she knew you would exist in the future." George asked curiously, "How did grandmother know we would be born?" William smiled. "Mothers know everything, George. Your grandmother was also very special." Charlotte asked, "What does the message say?" Kate said, "This is a very special message, sweetheart. But it's enough for you to know that your grandmother loved you very much." The children wanted to learn more details, but Kate and William kept the mystery. In the following days, there were changes in Kate's behavior. She appeared more thoughtful, sometimes lost in thought. William noticed this change. "Kate, the letter really affected you," William said. Kate said, "Yes, what your mother wrote was very true. It was as if she knew me." But Kate still wasn't sharing the specific content of the letter. This had affected her very personally. Kate said she wanted to visit Diana's grave. William supported this request. A week later, Kate and William visited Diana's grave. Kate had brought white roses with her. Kate stood silently at the graveside. She silently thanked Diana for writing the letter, for guiding her. William noticed that Kate seemed more peaceful after this visit. "Did you talk to my mother?" William asked. Kate smiled. "In a way. She understands me, and I understand her." This visit was very important for Kate. She felt that Diana had reached out to her through the letter. As months passed, clues about the letter's content began to emerge from Kate's behavior. She was spending more time with her children, introducing them more often to ordinary people. When there was media pressure, Kate appeared stronger. It was as if Diana's advice was giving her strength. William also noticed this change in Kate. "What had she written to you in the letter that affected you so much?" he asked. Kate said, "Your mother taught me how to be strong." But she didn't give more details. During this time, Kate decided to start special projects in Diana's memory. Exactly 1 year later, Kate finally decided to tell William some parts of the letter, because the things Diana had written were starting to come true one by one. "William, your mother had written to me about what would happen in the future," Kate said, "and everything is happening exactly as she said." Kate told him about the things Diana had written about the children. Diana had correctly predicted George's leadership qualities, Charlotte's strong character, and Louis's cheerful nature. Had my mother written in such detail? William wondered in amazement. Kate said, "Not just the children. She had also written a lot about you, what kind of father you would be, what kind of king you would be." These explanations deeply affected William. Kate was now ready to share the most emotional parts of the letter. She told him about the words Diana had written to Kate in her final lines. "Your mother had written to me, 'I love you, my unknown daughter. Thank you for making William happy.'" When William heard these words, he started crying. The fact that his mother had expressed her love for Kate even before her death deeply shook him. Kate continued, and in her last sentence, she had written, "As I write this letter, Elton John's Your Song is playing. This was our song with William. Maybe one day when you hear this song, you'll remember me." At that moment, William understood that his mother was truly with them, because Your Song was still their favorite song. Kate finally told him how the letter had changed her. Thanks to Diana's advice, she had become a stronger mother, a better wife, and a more effective royal family member. "Your mother taught me the most important thing, Mahal," Kate said. "Being royal is not a title, it means serving." William said, "My mother was right. You really are special." This letter is her final gift to us. Kate wanted to read the letter again. This time she read every line of the letter with William. Both of them were crying. Diana's letter showed them that love defies time. A mother's love emerges stronger than even death. This letter strengthened Kate's bond with Diana forever. Kate now saw Diana not just as William's mother, but as her own mentor. Diana's advice guided Kate in her royal duties. Every line of the letter found an echo in Kate's life. William says, "My mother built a bridge between us with this letter. Kate is now a complete part of our family." Kate also says, "Diana's letter showed me that I am not alone. She's always with me." This letter became Diana's greatest legacy. Even 25 years after her death, she could still guide her family. Diana's final message showed the power of love and motherhood to the entire world. Some bonds cannot be broken even by death. What does this story mean to you? What do you think about Diana's predictions about the future? We're waiting for your comments. If you want to hear more stories like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. See you in the next video.